Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the Daily Smudge. This is your mama here, France Dubois. I'm just kind of in workout clothes right now. I just finished doing my workout and I'm about to go and do some yoga in a bit. I thought I'd do the Daily Smudge first. Hope you don't mind my presence. Yeah, there may be some days where I might be looking like this, and there's going to be other times where I'm going to be all like whatever. It's whatever's happening and whatever's going on. Am I right? But that's what this whole thing is supposed to be all about where we're at right now. Before I start, though, I got my sage and I got my fan here. Don't worry, we're gonna get going on all that. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure I got my runes handy as well. Where did I put them? Okay, there's the bag of runes. Okay, yeah, no. Now I got everything. Okay, so, alright, so before I get started, I want to, because I've been having a lot of fun reading these neat little tidbits from here. This is a poem by Alice Bailey called The Great Indication. I read this a few times. I like this poem a lot. So anyways, I'm just going to read this for you. And then, just to warn you guys right now, it is a little bit Christian orientated, the way the poem is worded. But there's a lot of really cool little things in it too. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna skip that right now. I think I'm gonna pick something else. I forgot how much it actually mentioned Christian things. That's another thing about Ralph Bloom. I don't know if his beliefs are Christian, but he has a tendency to incorporate Christianity in this book. So if you got a bit of a problem with that, you might not want to get this book, and you may want to actually get this one by Lisa Peschel. That doesn't really. She's definitely more traditional Nordic. He's traditional Nordic too. He talks a lot about Odin and all the Nordic gods and everything like that, and how they're associated with the runes. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm not telling you he's not like he's not doing anything Nordic, but he takes a lot of philosophies from other places. Is the point that I'm trying to make. So you might not like that. On the other hand, I find it kind of handy, not handy, but I find it very, well, yeah, handy is a good word for it, but I do find it useful to try and find the same thing from a few different sources is a good way to put it, and how they all look at it. Sorry, I have a tendency to look over when I'm looking. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to look so I can make sure I'm looking at you, right? Like, I mean, right now I'm looking at me, and I might not be looking at you. Anyway, that said, I'm going to take, there is something in here. I wonder if I can find it right now. Actually, speaking of Lisa Peschel, because I like Lisa's stuff a lot too. Well, I like both books quite a bit. That's why I use them both. But she has some pretty neat tidbits too. Actually, no, that's not it. I thought I saw something for a second. You know where we're at today? I'm in a very... Oh, yeah, right here. There's a really cool quote at the beginning of Talismans by T.S. Eliot. I love this one. Oh, and it's actually also in this book by Bloom as well. Actually, Lisa Peschel talks about Ralph Bloom a lot in her book as well. But anyways, this quote by T.S. Eliot is pretty cool. Runes and charms are very practical formulae designed to produce definite results, such as getting a cow out of a bog. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but I do like the quote. Oh wow, I like how the sun's sort of shining and making it kind of look like I got Angel Corner over here. Anyway, let's, without further ado, let's do a smudge and draw a rune. I'm just going to make sure my bag's properly open so I don't have to struggle with it. Like I said before, it's kind of hard for me to see sometimes. But actually, yeah, I can kind of see that. I always end up tugging the wrong things. Maybe one day if I tug the right things, I might end up, yeah, no, I'm not going to go there. Okay, so here we go. All right, so I got my runes ready to go, and here's my smudge stick. The same. This is the same sage one I used yesterday that I'm trying to use up. So I'll try and get this all burning and get it all nice and smoky. Yeah. God and Goddess, guide us. It is your wisdom we seek. Guide us now at this time, for it is what we need to learn on this day. So let it be. And again, smudging as close to my heart as possible. That's how I like doing it. And the smoke to my heart. Screens. Again, repeat the mantra: healthy body, healthy mind, healthy spirit. Keep repeating in your head: healthy mind, healthy body, healthy spirit. Sorry about this night, about the dump truck outside. Control that. At least the rest of my house is quiet right now. Healthy body, healthy mind, healthy spirit. Keep going till it feels right. Right now my head needs to make it feel right, so I'm going a little bit longer than I normally would. Oops. Try not to fan too low or you'll hit your smudge stick. Okay, that's good, I think. I feel pretty good. Let's go ahead and do our reading. Draw our rune and do our reading. Okay. Okay. I say that a lot. I'm like that. I'm like somebody's favorite pretentious aunt or something. Here, let's turn that. Ooh, we got manas. All right, I love manas. That's this one right here. Okay, and I believe he is the rune of travel, if my memory serves me correctly. Manas. Oh, it's the rune of the self. The other one, movement. That's the other one. What's that one called? Ewas. I got movement. I get manas and Ewas confused quite a bit, but yeah, that's this one up here. Let's see if you can see that. There's a lot of sunlight shining on, but yeah, right there. Can you see it? Oh, that's the reflection. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. See, right there, that's the self. That's manas. Okay? And anyways, so let's do the reading. And it is on page 93. Oh, it just so happens to be the very first one. Okay, so manas, the self. The starting point is the self. The essence is water. Only clarity, willingness to change is effort now. Is effective now. A correct relationship to yourself is primary, for from it flow all possible right relationships with others and with the divine. Remain modest. That is the oracle's counsel. Regardless of how great may be your heart, be yielding, devoted, and moderate, for then you have a true direction for your life. Be in the world Oh, okay. Be in the world, but not of it. And yet do not be closed, narrow, or judging. Rather remain receptive to impulses flowing from the divine, within and without. Strive to live the ordinary life in a non ordinary way. Remember at all times what is coming to be and passing away, and focus on that which abides. Nothing less is called for from you right now. This is a time of major growth and rectification, and as a rule, rectification must come before progress. The field is tilled before the seed is planted. The garden is weeded before the flower blooms, and the self must know stillness before it can discover its true song. Instead of seeking credit for accomplishments or focusing on results, be content to do your task for the task's sake. That's so true. Herein lies the secret of experiencing a true present. It's pretty neat. If you take this rune of the self and cut it down the middle, you'll see the rune of joy, which is its mirror image. There is here a subtle caution against carelessness. The self is required to balance the self. Nothing in excess was the second phrase written over the gateway to the temple at Delphi. The first counsel was know thyself. Okay. That was a pretty good reading. I got a lot out of that, especially this one paragraph. It's probably one of the reasons why I highlighted it too. Right? But yeah, I like that paragraph. Instead of seeking credit for accomplishments, focusing on results, be content to do your task for the task's sake. Herein lies the secret of experiencing a true present. Meaning, referring to it as a gift, but at the same time, it's also referring to the here and now, which I like. I mean, there's a really, 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 really nice story. If I can find it and find out the author who wrote it, I think I might read it for you guys. It's a little kid story called The Precious Present. And a friend of mine read it to me like a long, long, long time ago. Like, I think, yeah, she was a very, very, very beautiful person. And she had a lot of really cool tidbits. I got a lot of things from her. Anyways, I'm not going to go into detail of who she was or anything like that. Anyways, just a very, very, very dear friend. And she read me this book called The Precious Present. And it starts out with this little boy was walking by, and he's all proud, like he has this old man that he's like that lives down the street that he's all like that he talks to about everything, right? And anyways, it's his birthday and he got this present and he's all proud of his new present and everything like that, and he goes to show the old man, and the old man goes, yeah, but do you know what the precious present is? Have you seen that? So anyways, to make a long story short, birthdays go by and everything like that, and every year this little boy keeps looking for this precious present, right? And until eventually the little boy becomes an old man, and then he discovers what the precious present actually is, the here and the now. It's a really, really, really beautiful story. Anyways, I hope I didn't give it away too much. I dropped my lighter. Anyways, regardless whether I gave it all away or anything like that, it's still a great story, and I'm going to try and find it, and when I do, I'm going to read it to you. I think you guys are going to like that one. Anyways, with that said, right now, I think it is time to sign off. I had a really, really, really good morning now, and I'm going to go and get back to my yoga. Okay, so you guys have yourselves a wonderful, blessed day. Blessed be. Mama loves you, and yeah. Here, let's do a sign off for a little sign off invocation. All right. Calling upon the goddess and the goddess, or the god and the goddess and the powers that be. calling upon the elements of earth, air, fire, and water, and also the spirit, the 5 elements that they be. I ask that you bless everyone who has watched this video when they're watching it, whenever they have time. So it doesn't matter when they're watching it. Just bless whoever is watching it with the knowledge that they need to know, that they can walk away from this video with the wisdom that they'll be able to apply into their daily lives. So mote it be. Okay. All right. So you people, take care. I will see you tomorrow. Mama loves you.